Hello YouTube, good morning. I have some great news for you guys. It actually happened. Master Yi got buffed. It's not a placebo buff, it's actually a massive buff. Master Yi buff, Q crit damage increased from 35 to 56.25%, and AD ratio from 17.5 to 28.125. This is actually a massive buff. I don't know what Riot cooked with this, but Crit Master Yi is surely back. Especially below Master Tier. I think it probably is even stronger than the on-hit build now. I'm very hyped to see it coming. And now I'm going to show you everything you need to do. I'm going to make a Master Yi guide to explain what you should buy, what you should be doing, and my personal opinion on everything. Enjoy, my friends. So, Chaos have already saying, we are back in low elo, baby, you're all dead. I totally agree. I think if you play Master Yi correctly now, with the right items, in the right set, and the right macro, Master Yi can be actually a very fucking dangerous champion now. Because he has a lot of damage with this. A lot of damage, because you're also gonna buy damage. You're not gonna buy only survivability. Now, Charisma is also question marking this. I haven't got it saying Sinerias is gonna get rank 1 permanent. What the fuck? Yesterday we hit top 10 on the EU West server. Last season we got rank 1 and we are getting close to rank 1 this season. I'm trying my absolute best and with Master Yi. So I'm by far the best Master Yi in the entire world. And I'm gonna showcase you in this video everything you should be aware of it. Okay. Let's hop right into the game. First, I'm going to explain the item set, what you should be doing. Okay, so for runes with the crit build, there are multiple options. I personally would recommend Hail of Blades. Wait, I have it here. I'll show you. This is the perfect. I'm going to remove my cam here so you can see it a little bit better. There we go. You can take this rune set. I think it's Sudden Impact, most likely. I'm not 100% sure right now. Yeah, it's most likely Sudden Impact. I deal a lot of damage with my Q then, I assume. Okay, so Relentless Hunter is better than Treasure Hunter because you need extra movement speed just to be very mobile, especially with this crit build, okay? Hail of Blades most likely is better with the crit build. Keep in mind, we don't know it yet. I'm gonna have to play a lot of games. When it's on live servers, I still need to play a lot of games in order to judge whether it's good and what exactly you gotta buy. I usually take around a week. If you take a day for that, it's usually very inaccurate. After a week, I can proudly and confidently say what is the best. So these are all assumptions for the crit build. Okay. So I assume, most likely, below Master Tier, Hail of Blades, and this rune set is the best to take without a doubt. Okay. For items, and it's not going to be... it's going to be pretty complicated, and we need to test a lot. There's going to be a few options. We have Yuntal, we have Collector as an option. Now, these are the first two items you could possibly buy. I don't think any other items could be good besides Phantom Dancer is interesting. I'm considering this as well as first item. It gives you 60% attack speed. It ghosts me, which is not that useful, but it's decent. 25% critical strike chance is pretty huge, and extra movement speed, especially with Relentless Hunter, we're gonna be very, very quick. Okay, for boots, it's still the same. Either Berserkers or Plated Steel Caps or Mercs. All totally fine. All these items are fine. It really depends on the team comp. Most likely, I'm going to go Berserkers like I did back then with Duskblade, where I just know that I don't really need survivability tools and Berserkers is better. Keep in mind, on the on-hit build, those two boots are usually better. And on the crit build, usually Berserkers is better, okay? That's the next thing I want to tell you. Now, Lord Dominic's is one of the best items you can possibly buy on a crit build ever. This item, 35% armor penetration, is massive, okay? Even against squishies, this is a very, very interesting item because you're gonna one-shot enemies. Infinity is also interesting, plus because we get an extra 80 scaling with buying attack damage, it's huge, and critical strike damage, everything just makes the buff even more dangerous. So what I'm gonna assume is if Yuntal is a good item, it's gonna be Yuntal first, with most likely Berserkers. This is not the least amount of attack speed, probably enough. Maybe I even go lethal tempo, we will see. But with Hail of Blades, it's gonna be a more of a tricky playstyle. Then we utilize our old buff even a little bit more, which is level 11 and level 16. We get 2 extra daggers, so 20% attack speed extra in total. level 16. And after that, we can go raw damage like this. And with that, we should one-shot enemies. Like, if we take a look at it and compare it, like, every auto attack I crit, I do 500 damage. And if I'm gonna buy the usual items, like Blade of Rune King, Rage Blade, and Kraken, right? Then, of course, I'm gonna be on-hitting in DPS, should be dealing more. But every auto attack is around... That's 400 with the Blade of Rune King proc. I gotta check it. It's 200, 200, 200, 300. So... DPS-wise, this build is still, for sure, most likely, I'm gonna say, because the buff is pretty huge, what I heard here. Still gonna be stronger DPS-wise, but this is a very interesting build, one-shot-wise. You can even, like, I'm gonna actually one-shot people like crazy. And even, like as I said, Phantom Dance is interesting, Shield Bow is interesting, we can go to 100% crit now, and... there are gonna be a lot of options. Quick, like Navori Flicker Blade is very interesting. Of course, all the other options are complete garbage. You never want to go something like Mana or something that gives you 2 level AD. For example, this item is complete garbage because it doesn't give you any AD. You need to buy AD, especially on the first item. So that's the reason why I think Phantom Dancer first is gonna not be the case. Yuntal first can be interesting. Infinity first is not it. It's not it. You're not utilizing the item then to its max, and it's very expensive. Like 3.6k, you can't afford it. So most likely gonna be either Collector or Yuntal. What's also an option is gonna be Blade of the Rune King first, and then we're gonna go full crit. Because then we have the extra proc from Blade of the Rune King, we have extra attack damage, a little bit attack speed, a little bit lifesteal, and it's still gonna be physical damage on hit, which is still nice, and then we can go crit. But most likely it's gonna be a full crit build because we're gonna utilize it at the max. And I hope, because Yuntal is such a cool item on the concept, I really hope it's gonna be Yuntal into attack speed boots and maybe Phantom Dancer, or we skip Phantom Dancer into Lord Dominic's into Infinity, because people will be so surprised of the damage we're gonna deal with it. And I think this is gonna be the new Master Yi build. Okay, like this in order. The order is gonna be exactly like that. And after that, it does, like, we can go up to like right now we have 25% crit, 25% crit, and with that we will get 25% crit. And we can go with a Mortal Shield Bow up to 100% crit. We can even consider GA now as last item. We can go survivability tools, whatever we need in the game. I think after this, we never want to go more damage. I usually think you can go GA. Even Zhonya's for the active could be interesting. Death Stance could be really fucking good now with this item build. This is actually really fucking good because I'm actually gonna one-shot people. Like, the damage I'm gonna deal... Like, I'm also gonna have this... Like, this... I'm gonna be very hyped to play it. Very, very hyped. What we're gonna do next? Now, next thing we're gonna do is... We're gonna hop right into a game. I'm gonna play the crit build now... without the buff... and see how I'm going to perform. If I'm already strong... then you can imagine what fun we have in front of us. The next thing is... yeah, I'm gonna do it. We'll hop right into the game. Enjoy. I wish you the best. Let's get it started.
My blade is yours.
Welcome back, guys. We're now in the Rift, and I can't wait to play Crit Master Yi. If it is already strong, then this is gonna be absolutely crazy. In the meantime, already retweeted, made a quote basically saying, I'm sorry for what I'm about to do. It's gonna be fun, guys. I am going to put the tweet here in the description as well. You can follow me on Twitter, guys, to always be up to date. Oh. Hello! Oh! Oh! You gonna skill my Q here? I mean... I have Hail of Blades. Oh my goodness. What the fuck is going on? Should not go deeper. I also need to find a reset. Should be protected. I'm gonna reset on the edge here. Hope that I got probably warded. Pretty bad I don't find a reset here, but now do not reset. You would waste way too much time. So we're just gonna stay here. I'm gonna put my cam here on the left. Actually, I'm gonna take this cam. I think it's a little bit better. This side. Wait, they're still fighting! Excuse-moi! What the fuck is this? Hello! Oh shit. Ah! Gonna get my Q back up. Fresh is gonna help me surely. When I need to should be resetting. Oh shit. Yo, thank you. That's a good start. Good start. Thank you very much for tanking, brother.
Did you miss?
And I watch him steal my red buff and I go full crazy. If you reset here, I can't press my Q anymore, Fresh. Yeah, the Crux will not attack him here. I'm gonna save my smite, I think. Okay, so I want to buy Yuntal first here. I want to test it in this game. Yuntal 600. I want to have probably both of them. Is it on enemy? I mean, this is really shit. Don't have a good reset. Like, I want to, if you go Yuntal first, you don't want to buy this item. You kind of want to skip it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until I have BF sword. Because a BF sword reset is way better than anything else. It's like pickaxe. Like, pickaxe gives you... Rice pickaxe are good. Why do I always go pickaxe first? Because it's raw damage, right? It's raw damage. It's 25 attack damage. Whilst a BF sword gives you 40 attack damage. So if you find a BF sword reset early, it's massive. And if you don't, then you probably go longsword and double dagger. But you kind of want to skip it. And you need to find a way how you can get a BF sword reset. And then this item can be enabled to the max, basically. That's what I would say. I should have smited my Grump because I didn't smite my Crux here. Bottom is dying. Very interesting. I will have BF sword after the blue buff already. It gives me a lot of safety to just walk up. Don't be too scared right now. I will also play this game in a, I would say, pretty educational way. So not only do you see the new build, but it's also like, you can also improve massive with that. Here, I could gank top lane, but I'm not going to. I have a very good reset. And it's a little bit risky. I don't know where Lilia is. Fiora still has flash, and it would take a very long time. We could have, like, I think I saw her W, which is a very good argument to still go for the play. Lilia was bot side. He has 17 CS, but we're just utilizing us because we are playing with the early game. Our Crux are going to respawn soonish, but it still takes some time. Probably would have been better to go for the top gank. Yeah, because I'm not losing anything. I need to wait for my Crux respawn anyways. I should have just went for the top lane gank, no matter if it's promising or not. I'm going to check which camps of her is up here. I hope her Grump is up. It's not. Yeah, I wasted a lot of time. Maybe we find a hook on her here. Cannot go deeper. Oh, my Q bounce already did a decent damage. Like, yes, or so. It's actually dealing some damage. I like it. It doesn't matter too much. We got a half HP. She got a pot already. Ah, you got a refillable. Yeah, again, it would have been better to just gank top lane. And because I needed to wait for my Crux respawn time anyway, so that was not optimally played by me, I would say. Okay. Keep in mind, we do not want to buy boots yet. Like T2 boots. T1 boots we can buy if we want to. But best would most likely be to finish Yuntal to already get the practical makes lethal. Like, if you don't know, every single auto attack you get a 0.2 crit chance permanently, stacking up to 25%. And if you have 25% crit, then this item is maximally enabled, which then will be the most gold efficient you can get. Yeah, oh, Grump is also respawned. I should be taking a look at the wave states now. That's what you should do in your games too. Like, this wave, what's gonna happen? It's gonna slow push towards us. Yo, Ornn has a freeze right now. Why? Because enemy minions are stronger. They will kill our minions before ours kill theirs. A little bit more quiet. Yeah. So now we're gonna walk. We see Lilia bot lane. We also have a CS advantage because we're playing pretty consistently. So I'm gonna go for the grabs here. Scuttle is gonna spawn bot side. I'm gonna use my smite because I have it in 14 seconds again. I will be level 6 after one more grab. I can also immediately gank top lane after that. I'm gonna finish all grabs here. They will know that I grabs because they see my they see that I Actually, she's gonna go for ward, so I cannot kill her. They hear the announcement. Now they know that I'm on grubs. I'm gonna instantly go on her, actually. Go to the wall so she can't proc her W. Plays it pretty well. She didn't W. If she Ws, I would still have my Q, so I will always be fine. I'm gonna go bot scuttle immediately. We know that she didn't do bot scuttle yet, because we would see the scuttle. I'm gonna walk up. I also have flash. It's a little bit risky, but I feel comfortable because I think Lilia, after the grump, reset and went topside. So this seems very confident to go for me. We also have bot priority. So there is a chance I can go for the dragon. I will take the plant and then I'm full HP. Keep in mind, you do have flash. So you don't need to be too risky. You're not gonna die immediately. You can go for a fresh lantern. You can flash over the wall, worst case. But we're not gonna die. In general, keep it in mind, you will win way more games if you're just not dying. Like, it sounds stupid, but yeah, that's true. So I'm not gonna ever let this Lilia kill me. I'm gonna flash over the wall if she's gonna come. I'm not gonna let her kill me. We finish this immediately. I need a 100 gold for my item. Just gonna walk out here. I'm not too scared. If we find a bot lane play, but most likely not because enemies just saw me. What I'm gonna go is Crux into red buff into reset. Or we can even stay for a 1900 gold reset. Then we have T1 boots too, but most likely that's gonna be too long. We do have BF sword, so we do deal a decent amount of damage to enemies. Hey, that seems totally fine. My double strike hit for some reason. If it's gonna freeze, I can actually try to go up on them. I hope Kate cancels her reset, but she won't. Okay. Finish this too. We are at 1.8. At 1.9, we have Yuntal and Boots. That would have been the best possible reset we can get. Nicely done. Really good done from my team. Amazing. We have enough gold here. It's actually fantastic. Nice. Best reset you can get. If you have good resets, good reset timer, life and the game will also get extraordinary. Like legitimate. Now we have the item. And now it's important that we get our crit off. That means 1 hour attack gives you 0.2. 1 double strike gives you 0.4. We can get it stacked pretty quickly because of that. 1 W reset, another 0.2. I'm gonna play for this. And now, biggest fundamental in the game, as I explained it in my fundamental jungle course. First take your camps, and then you're gonna go for ganks. Now, Yora's pretty low. Now she does a mistake. We utilize it, like we see it, and we punish it. That's how you play it. She could have already reset, but now she's gonna keep pushing. Now we can just walk up and kill her. It is legitimately that simple, but we before take our wolves and see if she does the mistake. There's a high chance she does not. Boom, dead. Like, it wasn't a hard kill, right? If you went top lane immediately and you would have not pushed and just reset, you would have first of all not gotten the kill and wasted time. If she reset after we took wolves and blue, I would have just respected it and not went top lane and just did my camps fully. Mid lane is also fine. I wanna go mid lane. I wanna get into an absolute snowball position here. I'm just gonna walk up. He doesn't respect me. Even if he walks away, he's gonna die. He didn't see me on the board. He was way too tunnel visioned onto the Seraph here. We're pretty strong. Next item, we wanna go Lord Dominic. I wanna go as much raw damage as possible to see how strong it actually is. Okay, low LDR. Hayden Old is gonna hit. Is it gonna hit? Oh, on the edge. Enemy red buff is also gonna spawn. We don't know where Lilia is. Victor's most likely walking mid lane. Wave is gonna not see me perfectly. Nice. Really good. Really. Gonna put a ward here too. This is around Platinum Emerald Elo, I think. Should be around Platinum Emerald. I think I'm gonna find a top lane play. That's around 20% of the highest players there. She's gonna fight, so I'm gonna walk up. I'm just gonna ult here. She should be dead for sure. I assume she used her W. This minion tanks for me the tower, so this is actually the goat. My damage is crazy. I'm gonna queue the minions here that are gonna come. Dodge a tower shot. Should be a little bit careful the way I play. She can ult me. If she walks up on me, she's just gonna die. Because I have my perfect Master E combo. That is first you're gonna flash, then you're gonna queue. I think I can walk through here. Yeah, minions are gonna tank. Should be resetting right now. I have boots. 4, 5. Yeah, I have enough gold. Nice, my team is doing fantastic. Gonna buy this and now Berserkers. You can buy Berserkers, but you first gotta buy Yuntal. I'm very curious how much Yuntal stacks we already got. 18.4! What? We got 18.4 crit already? We fully stacked it in one fight or what? Now that's crazy. I actually never expect. I was like before in the practice tool, it took pretty long to stack. I'm kind of surprised right now. I thought it's... Wait, I'm stupid. I stacked it on jungle camps as well. Oh my god, this is insane. I actually didn't know. But I have to say I never bought this item. This is the first time buying this item. I would love if this item is strong because the concept of it is absolutely beautiful. It's insane. I have very instantly 25% crit as well with it. And I stack it repeatedly because of my W reset and double strike. And now I have it already fully stacked. It doesn't work with my Q though. That's one thing that is like kind of sad. I'm gonna take the lantern, insta walk up. I get hit by the trap, but it doesn't matter. Oh my god. Oh my god, my damage is crazy. Dodge the Lilia ult. Get the reset in. Give the tower shots to the Jinx. Amazing. Holy shit, this is gonna be this. But wait a second, I already deal so much. Of course we are fed. Yeah, we are giga fed. Wait a second, I'm 4 levels ahead. I'm giga fed. Regardless, look at my damage. Like, holy shit. And I don't even have the buff yet. And the buff is crazy high. Keep in mind, this is not bronze. This is platinum elo. These players have a brain cell. They are above average. These players have a brain cell. Imagine when I pull this off in my challenger games. It's gonna be like this is exactly why I did the post. Now I'm gonna buy Infinity. This is why I did the post. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lord. Not for what I did, but what I'm about to do. I'm actually sorry. But what can I do? Man. You guys will do it to the enemies as well. These poor enemies. I was not in the balancing team deciding that shit, man. I was not. I'm just the one. Don't hate the player, man. Hate the game, okay? Don't hate the player, hate the game. It's not my fault. Riot Games plays the game. It's Riot Games is kind of playing games right now. Like, what are they doing? They're teasing us. Oh, attack the minion once and I still wanted her. Let's see my damage. I want to stack my double strike. I want to see my damage now. Q. Oh, well done. Like, of course I'm fed. Of course I'm fed. But this is still insane. Absolute one-shot. I don't even have Infinity and I don't even have the buff yet. So let's check. So we're gonna get 35% Q crit increase to 56. So we deal damage. And 80 ratio. From 17.5 to 28. And Infinity will pop off crazy as well. Alright. Gonna get the scuttle here. I don't want to play the dragon. I'm not gonna go for the dragon. I want to see my damage more. I'm just gonna walk up on them. I'm sorry, Ornn. I'm sorry, my friend. Oh my god, the damage is absolutely crazy. Holy shit. But honestly, like, when I have on hit, I wouldn't deal that much damage. Like, legitimately. Like, I think Lord Dominic's is just a broken item. It has to get nerfed, honestly. Like, with no other build, I will deal that much damage. And I have played Crit Yi, and I have played Master Yi. Like, guys, I have played Master Yi so many times. I can tell whether some things are strong or not, okay? This is strong when you're fed. Anyways, right? It is already pretty decent when you're fed. It's not as good as on hit, but it's still decent. Like, my damage is crazy. With the buffs, it's gonna be disgusting. Like, it's gonna be brutal. Yeah, Lilia's probably... She's already AFK. Like, she's not playing this anymore. I wouldn't either. Let's take my damage again. Without Q, okay? Keep up. And now I still have my Q. That was only Hail of Blades proc. I don't have infinity yet. I don't have infinity yet, such. It's actually pretty expensive. Like infinity 3.6. But I think that will be our biggest power spike. By far. Next time, like guys, okay. Don't be too mad at me, okay? I didn't expect those platinum players to get as much destroyed. We don't even have the buff here that I'm playing. The basically weak build without the buff. And I was mainly doing it for just testing how much damage I deal. I wasn't expecting that we are brutally destroying those enemies. I actually feel a little bit pity. Now, the next thing I want to say is, when the buffs get live, I will play this in Challenger, Master Tier, educational content, everywhere. I actually posted it on Twitter already. I'm sorry, but I can't do anything about it. Okay. Okay. Let's continue. I don't need to justify myself. I'm just playing. I don't hate the player, I hate the game, okay? No, it's fine. I'm gonna take this, get infinity, and then I'm actually curious how much damage I deal. Now we have infinity. I don't know what I'm about to witness, okay? I'm curious. Who is our victim? Nah, alone the question. Who is our victim? Copetta. I found our victim. We're going a straight line. We're playing Rengar now. Okay. We're trying to find enemies. One sip of coffee.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
We just care about Caitlyn, okay? I want to see the damage with infinity, okay? We just care about Caitlyn. Holy shit, alone my auto attack. Oh. Holy shit, my auto attacks burn them. Every single Q, I think Hail of Blades is actually better with this build. Every single Q I do equals to a one-shot. And let's say this was a challenger player. Even if he's 2 levels higher than now, he still gets absolutely one-shot. And I didn't even press my... You're so... I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Okay, next item will be another crit item here in this position. Crit. And now we can go Quick Blades or Immortal Shield. But I think a Cloak is always fine. When our Q starts to deal damage, and also with the extra attack damage, like we got 35 plus 50 plus 70. I'm most likely sure that this is gonna be our build. My clear is also gonna be a tiny, like everything is gonna be faster because my Q deals simply more damage. And my scaling is just simply, I legit think that Riot Games is making a huge mistake with this buff. I don't think you can do that. Like, what Master Yi can do to lower elo players now is not fun anymore. Like, I actually was like, always coping, saying, no, he is fine. And like, for lower elos, like, they don't get too hard stomped. Now I actually feel pity. I'm gonna try to 1v5 right now and test my damage, okay? This is all about testing. It's an experiment. Scientist experiments, okay? Okay, chill. Q. Oh. Okay, very well played from the Caitlyn. Got hit by the trap here too. But my damage is really high. Let's assume this is a very high challenger game. How would I be playing it? I have a lot of options. The only problem about the crit build is indeed that I don't have the Duskblade Stealth. That is indeed a problem. Besides that... it is just... like, I think I can play around it. Like, you need to play with the crit build differently. You need to play more safe. Because you are going to die quickly, as I die here quickly, right? With on a build, I could have played it. I would... Like, you need to play gameplay-wise differently. But I'm going to show you what you need to do, okay? I'm going to show everything. I will play this game in my challenger games. I will play Crit Yi in my challenger games. And I will give you educational content. I want you to be able to do the same. Good luck in your games, guys. There's not more I can say. Like... All I can say in the end is Riot Games, what are you doing? Riot Games.